Hey guys, we are back. Welcome back to our channel.
And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to know when we post again.
So, last week was my friend's birthday. She finally turned 20, and since this is like the one time we actually both the same age, we decided to do 8 things we learned at 20. The first one being self-discovery. Yes, we all know when you're a teenager, you discover yourself in a way, but I feel like when I actually came to varsity and finally, I was still trying to find myself. And now at 20, since you're gonna be legal in a few months or a few years, you're there thinking, or at least I'm there thinking, I'm actually that this is the time when I know who I finally am. You don't do this whole, how when you're a teenager you always care about what people think and whatnot, but when I actually reached this age, I realized, well, you know what, this is the world. You can't just always be there oh, what if this is not good, what if this is great, I have to look like this and not like this. At 20, at this age, at this current age that we're both at, I feel you can just be your own person, do your own thing,
And the most important thing I learned at 20 is always trusting my instincts. I'm a very intuitive person. I'm actually more intuitive than observant, mediator personality type here. So I have this voice in my head always telling me to do this and that. I guess every girl has it. Girls' intuition. Yeah. So anyway, but then sometimes I get this thing where I feel I need to believe in something so bad, I want it to work, and I ignore all the signs. I ignore the gut twisting feeling in my stomach, the voice screaming at me to not do this and that and all that thing. So actually, at this age I actually learned to always trust my instincts, because when I don't, I end up regretting it. And yeah, it's better to just trust your instincts because they are always right.
So at this age, I learned independency. Sure, when you're 18, it's, you're 18, but your parents are still there to help you out here and there, or at least some parents are still there to help you out. Mari, when you're actually 20, it's kind of like a given. You have to be independent, you have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. So I at this awesome age, I'm I won't say I'm super independent, because oh my word, momsy's still there and everything, but some things you have to learn to do by yourself and for yourself, just you, and that's it.
And one thing I also learned, this is very personal. I learned that not everything can stay the same. Okay, I admit I was very upset when I turned 20. I was no longer a teenager, and it was just this whole new world, and it was scary because I don't know it. I've been on this earth for 2 decades.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I learned that it's fine for things to change. It's fine for me not to like the things I used to like before. How every time I learn, I realize that I don't like doing this thing like I used to. I always freaked out. I will think what am I going to do now? I don't like how to do. How do I start? I settle. I also learned that not everything stays the same, and it's okay to change. It's okay to be 20. People change. And it's just, even personalities change. It's just human nature, we evolve.
Yes. And one thing I also learned is that, to me it's actually kind of important, alone and being lonely are 2 different things. You can just sit in a quiet place by yourself alone and maybe read a book or something, but being lonely when you're surrounded by people is something entirely different. It's this feeling that you experience as a person, and it's being lonely is suffocating. It's not well at all, because that's basically when depression hits and everything. And a lot of people, I know some people who actually felt like this at a younger age. Mari, hey, it's tough when you're actually better, like you said. It's when you are on this earth for 2 decades, and you're this lonely person, it sucks. You know, it really sucks. So yeah, they're like super two different things, and we need to learn to like know the difference between them.
And then another thing I learned, this is very important, especially for both of us.
Yes.
Nothing is better left unsaid.
Oh my soul.
We don't like conflict. Like when I'll be upset at her, or she'll be upset, angry at me, but then we won't say it. We just glare.
We just have this glare that you do, and then you just know who this person is like super angry.
Yeah.
Or it's just the feeling that you get, okay, this person is like not in a good mood. So it's better to say things out loud.
Yeah, it's better. It's not comfortable, but it's better to resolve conflict by actually talking it out. Then we'll learn why the person did this, and you'll realize that you're actually overreacting. Because having thoughts in your head running like a storm is bad for you.
It is very bad for you. And then the last thing is, it's okay to fail. Just keep on trying. Guys, I have failed on so many things in my life, but I always told myself I at least have got to keep on trying. Like, I have to. It's a thing. You can't just be there like, I failed, so I'm not gonna keep on doing it anymore. I just give up. You have to like keep on trying. You don't know what's like there. You know the saying of there's light at the end of the tunnel. So imagine you're doing this big thing and you end up just giving up because you failed. Like the first step and already you failed. And then you don't even know who it is, like something bigger that was going to happen at the end if you actually just kept on going. So yeah, I feel like it's okay to just keep on trying. Fail as much as you can. It's not the end of the world. Just keep on trying. Just never give up.
Never give up.
Yes.
Okay, the last thing I learned at 20 is that I learned to speak up. I have this passion for things, and most of the time I'm a very bizarre person. I get that. So actually I have this passion for books, I have this passion for movies and all these awesome bizarre things, and I actually learned to actually speak up about them, to share my opinion, to defend myself when someone is like thinking certain things, and not be afraid of criticism. Like not keep quiet and keep things to yourself because you're afraid that someone's gonna judge you, people are gonna think this and that about you and all that. Just speak.
Okay.
Because you have a voice.
You have a voice, and it's important to say the things that you want to say. It kind of reminds me of that song they play in Glee about say what you want to say, and you remember the one that's that is like
and Speechless by Naomi Scott, Aladdin.
So in a way, like, come on, you can't just be this quiet person going through life all the time. You have to learn to like, say the things that are on your mind. So yes.
So that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you watched this far.
Okay, if you watched this far, yes. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the comment button.
And follow us on our social media.
Yes.
And have a wonderful weekend.
Toodles.
Bye.